A brown cardboard box. So ordinary, so unremarkable at first glance. It's the kind of thing we see every day, arriving on our doorsteps or tucked away in storage, often destined for the recycling bin without a second thought. Yet, hidden within its plain exterior is a world of potential that most people overlook. Cardboard is more than just a container for our deliveries. It's a secret weapon for gardeners who know how to spot opportunity where others see waste. Most people toss it out, never realizing the value they're discarding. It's easy to miss the possibilities when you're focused on clearing clutter. But gardeners see a hidden treasure, a source of future fertility for the soil, a humble material that can transform the health of their garden beds. Cardboard is more than packaging. It's a building block for rich, healthy earth. When used wisely, it becomes a powerful tool for nurturing the soil and supporting plant life. By layering cardboard on garden beds, you can suppress weeds, retain moisture, and encourage beneficial organisms to thrive beneath the surface. Instead of buying endless soil amendments and expensive products, you can harness the power of what you already have at home. This humble box, often ignored, can be the foundation for a thriving, sustainable garden. Sustainable gardening is about closing the loop, using household waste to enrich the earth, rather than sending it away. By turning cardboard and other organic scraps into compost, you're creating garden gold, nutrient-rich material that feeds your plants and builds healthy soil structure. Next time a package arrives at your door, pause before you toss the box aside. See the box as an opportunity, not a chore. Imagine it breaking down, feeding soil life, and becoming part of a living ecosystem right in your backyard. Over time, that simple cardboard will help create the perfect growing medium, dark, crumbly, and full of life. This simple material is the start of a natural cycle of renewal, inviting earthworms and microbes to do their work and transform waste into abundance. In gardening, the most unassuming things often hold the greatest value. Sometimes the key to a flourishing garden is right under our noses. Let's unlock the secret of turning cardboard into black gold for your garden and discover how everyday items can help us grow a greener, more sustainable world. Many gardeners struggle with their soil. Compacted, dry, or overrun with weeds. Compacted soil suffocates roots and repels water, while sandy soil drains too quickly, leaving plants thirsty. Weeds seem unstoppable, turning gardening into a constant battle. Chemical fixes and digging only treat symptoms, often making things worse. The real issue? A lack of organic matter and life in the soil. Healthy soil is a living ecosystem, not just dirt. When we disrupt it with chemicals or tilling, we harm the very organisms that build fertility. The solution isn't to fight the soil, but to nurture it back to health. Let's focus on what our soil truly needs to thrive. The secret to a thriving garden isn't in a bag or bottle, it's in living soil. Beneath our feet is a bustling world of microbes, worms, and fungi, all working together. Our job is to feed and protect this underground community. Add organic matter, like cardboard, to fuel the soil's digestive system. These organisms break down materials into humus, the essence of fertile soil. Humus holds water, stores nutrients, and creates perfect soil structure. Good structure comes from life within the soil, not from digging. Earthworms and fungi build channels and bind particles, preventing compaction. By feeding soil biology, we empower it to create the ideal environment for plants. Healthy soil is alive, and that's the real secret. Enter the hero, cardboard. It's almost pure carbon, the fuel for soil microbes. Adding cardboard feeds earthworms and fungi, sparking a burst of biological activity. Laid over compacted ground, it acts as a protective blanket, trapping moisture and inviting worms to aerate the soil. Cardboard also suppresses weeds and holds moisture, reducing watering needs. As it breaks down, it smothers weeds and turns them into more organic matter. This simple sheet does 4 jobs: feeds soil life, fixes compaction, holds moisture, and blocks weeds. It's free, abundant, and natural, a gardener's secret weapon. With cardboard, you're not just recycling, you're building better soil, It's a small act with big rewards for your garden. Let's see how to use it effectively. Using cardboard in the garden is a wonderfully simple technique that anyone can master. And best of all, it requires no fancy equipment or specialized tools. Whether you're a seasoned gardener or just starting out, this method is accessible and effective for all. Begin by gathering plain brown cardboard boxes. Avoid anything with glossy coatings or colored inks. Carefully remove all tape, labels, and staples, as these materials won't break down and could introduce unwanted chemicals into your soil. Lay the cardboard sheets flat over your garden bed or directly on top of grass and weeds. Overlap the edges generously by at least a few inches to ensure there are no gaps where sunlight can sneak through. This overlapping is crucial for smothering weeds and preventing regrowth. There's no need to dig up the existing grass or weeds, just cover the area completely with your cardboard. This no-dig approach saves time and effort, while also protecting the soil structure and beneficial organisms below. Next, thoroughly soak the cardboard with water. Use a garden hose or watering can to ensure every part is wet. This step helps the cardboard mold to the ground, prevents it from blowing away, and jumpstarts the decomposition process. Moisture is absolutely key. It creates the perfect environment for earthworms and beneficial microbes to move in and start breaking down the cardboard. These tiny helpers will turn your cardboard into rich, living soil. Once the cardboard is wet, cover it with a thick layer of organic matter. You can use compost, well-rotted manure, shredded leaves, or wood chips. This layer should be several inches deep to hold moisture, suppress weeds, and feed the soil as it breaks down. The organic top layer not only hides the cardboard from view, but also keeps it in place and provides a steady supply of nutrients to your garden bed as it decomposes. Over the coming weeks and months, this cardboard sandwich will gradually break down, transforming into dark, fertile soil teeming with life. You'll notice the cardboard disappearing as worms and microbes do their work. It's a simple, low-effort way to create new garden beds or rejuvenate tired soil, all while recycling materials you already have at home. By letting nature do the heavy lifting, you're supporting a healthy ecosystem right in your backyard. The result is a thriving, sustainable garden with minimal effort. Soon, you'll be rewarded with rich, plant-ready earth, perfect for growing vegetables, flowers, or anything you dream of, all with just a little patience and hardly any work. Want faster, deeper soil improvement? Try lasagna gardening, layering browns and greens like a compost pile. Start with cardboard as your base brown layer. Add a green layer, fresh grass clippings or kitchen scraps, no meat or dairy. Follow with another brown layer, more cardboard, shredded newspaper, straw, or leaves. Alternate layers, watering each as you go until your bed is a foot or two high. Finish with a brown layer on top to keep things tidy and moist. This method creates a hotbed of decomposition, rapidly building rich soil. You're making compost right where you'll plant. In a few months, you'll have a productive, weed-free garden bed. Autumn is the perfect time to start a cardboard bed. Fallen leaves are a free, abundant source of carbon. Nature's gift to gardeners. Lay cardboard and cover it with shredded leaves in the fall. This insulates the soil, letting worms and microbes work all winter. By spring, the cardboard will have broken down, and the leaves will become rich leaf mold. The soil beneath will be soft, moist, and ready for planting. No digging required. You're mimicking the forest floor, where leaves naturally replenish the earth. Let winter do the work for you. Come spring, you'll have a perfect, plant-ready bed with minimal effort. After layering cardboard and organic matter, the real magic happens underground. Earthworms arrive first, drawn by moisture and food, mixing materials into the soil. Their tunnels aerate the earth and improve drainage, while their castings enrich it. Fungi and bacteria follow, breaking down tough fibers and releasing nutrients. This microscopic workforce transforms raw materials into humus. Over months, hard clay loosens, sandy soil holds moisture, and weeds disappear. The result? A new layer of dark, living topsoil, teeming with life. Healthy soil structure forms naturally, without digging or chemicals. your garden becomes more fertile, resilient, and easy to tend. This is the gardener's ultimate reward: thriving plants rooted in living soil. We're taught to buy solutions: fertilizer for poor soil, herbicide for weeds, new soil for beds. The gardening aisle is filled with promises in shiny packaging, each one claiming to fix a problem or guarantee success. It's easy to believe that a healthy garden comes from what we purchase rather than what we nurture. But true gardening wisdom is about seeing value in what we already have. Cardboard, leaves, and other so-called waste materials are actually resources waiting to be transformed. Instead of discarding them, we can use them to enrich our gardens, closing the loop and reducing what ends up in the landfill. Kitchen scraps too aren't waste. They're the start of a new cycle. Every apple core, coffee ground, and vegetable peel is a building block for fertile soil. When we compost, we're not just getting rid of leftovers. We're feeding the earth and encouraging life to flourish. By guiding these materials back to the earth, we become stewards of soil health. Our actions help create a living, breathing ecosystem beneath our feet, teeming with organisms that support plant growth and resilience. Laying down cardboard and leaves is an act of patience and trust in nature's processes. It's a quiet commitment to letting time and biology do their work, knowing that transformation doesn't happen overnight, but is always underway. We work with the seasons, observing how the garden changes from spring's first shoots to autumn's golden leaves. Each season brings its own lessons and opportunities to give back to the soil. We let worms and microbes do the heavy lifting, breaking down organic matter into nutrients that plants can use. These tiny workers are essential partners, turning our scraps into the foundation of a thriving garden. This approach deepens our connection to the garden and the rhythms of nature. We become more attuned to the cycles of growth and decay, and more grateful for the abundance that comes from working in harmony with the land. Look around your home and garden. See potential, not waste. Every pile of leaves, every bit of cardboard, every kitchen scrap is an opportunity to nourish your soil and support new life. The simplest solutions are often the most powerful. With just a few basic tools and a willingness to observe and participate, anyone can create a garden that thrives. By working with nature, we create gardens that are beautiful, productive, and sustainable, places that nourish both the earth and our spirits for years to come.